Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon White 2. I'm your PokeGamer. In the last episode, we took on the Lucid City Gym and its leader, Drayden. We obviously won, got our 7th badge. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to go into the Pokemon Center first to heal because shit's about to hit the fan and you kind of want to be at full health for this. Well, you don't want to, you don't have to, but it's just something that I kind of want to do. Better to be safe than sorry, I guess. Not that I have a very easy chance of losing any battle at this point in the game, but yeah. So Drayden basically wants to take us back to his place to talk about the whole Kyurem thing and all that other crap. So we're going to be sitting here for about 20 seconds, and talking to him about it and about something called the DNA splicers. So I mean, there's that, and then things will start to get very, very serious. If anyone ever watched the trailers for Black and White 2, you'll probably understand what's about to go down. If not, then it should be a surprise for anyone who's never played the game before. So yeah, something's going on. Time to go check this shit out. Remember that ship that was, docked at the World Tournament, as well as Castelia City? Turns out it can fly. Not only that, but it has a cannon that well, you're about to find out what it shoots. It's charging their lasers and fire. They can apparently shoot ice bullets or whatever the hell you want to call them, and it kind of causes ice crystals to form and all that other happy crap. So yeah, things kind of escalated a bit. This world of ice, dude, your Haxorus fell to my frickin'. Like what? It fell to my Lucario. Do you think it's gonna do anything? Not to mention the dragons are weak to ice. What are you, stupid? But in all seriousness, apparently the ice is unbreakable. So I mean, there's that. I think they're actually gonna explain that now as well. Yeah. So Team Plasma is obviously here. They are not just flying around shooting everyone with an ice cannon. They're also down here to kind of try and find the DNA splicers that Drayden was talking about moments ago. So that's what they're kind of here to do, and it's going to be our job to stop Team Plasma ourselves for the most part, because Drayden just kind of stands there and does whatever. So these guys are all dealing with him, and Drayden's like, yeah, go take care of the others, okay. So there's that. But yeah, time to take on Team Plasma. And I had to yawn again. Those feels when you wake up and like an hour later you're recording stuff. I really do hate my sleep schedule just because I don't like having to wake up and kind of drowsy still while I record. For some reason I don't exactly make very many mistakes when I do the gameplay. It's just that whenever I record the actual commentary, I'm still obviously kind of tired, and those yawn feels tend to kind of come up, and it's like, well, fuck. But yeah. So a lot of the Team Plasma grunts that we'll be facing carry Dark, Poison, and Steel. So as long as you have something with the ability to use Psychic or something ground related, maybe if you go to Excadrill, they'll be fine too. Either of them will work. But yeah, having Lucario and something like Excadrill or Espeon will be very, very much all you really need throughout this entire area. So kind of just recommend that you are prepared for that. I guess you do have that instance to help recover after you talk to Drayden, I guess. But it's just easier to do it right away after you get out of the gym. And the cool part is once you beat all these underlings, you will get free health recovery from Drayden, only to have to battle some more. So I mean, there's that. But yeah, these battles are fairly easy, so it's not like you have to worry too much about it. At least I don't ever have a problem with it. I've played through the game at least 3 or 4 times now, and yeah, it's just been, it's nothing really new to me, and I mean, like, the only things that I don't remember are some of the tinier details, like, I mean, like, if there's an item lying around or whatever, like, I can't, you know, just be like, oh, well, I remember this item. Like, it just makes no sense. Not many people pay much attention to those details. It's part of the reason why I like to be kind of thorough about it, and you know, pick up all the items that I can, talk to all the people in town, because hell, there might be things that I'll find that I didn't even find during my initial playthroughs that I've done. So, I mean, like, that's what I did with Pokemon X and Y. Like, when a new game comes out, you don't just rush through it. Like, you should never do that. Me and my friends, when we got that game, I got my game literally around like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, because I had downloaded the digital copy. And me and my friends on Skype, when we were playing the game, we were literally, like, the first day that we got it, like, we didn't even get past maybe the 3rd gym, because we were just running all over the place trying to figure out what all kind of stuff there was, like items that we might be able to get, things like that. Like, for example, in Black and White 2, you get the Master Ball pretty freaking early, and I mean, with things like that, you kind of don't want to miss things like that. You want to be able to kind of go through each town, talk to every NPC, see if you can't get any really good items that might help you early game, as well as something that might benefit you late game, if not even, you know, after you've beaten the game, just that way you can use it for, you know, Wi-Fi battles or, you know, whatever. So, I mean, it's just kind of nice to have those items. So, I mean, it's just great to kind of go around and talk to everyone, because if you don't, you might miss something that otherwise you would really want. I've already kind of stated it once or twice in this, you know, let's play, this run through, whatever you want to call it. I didn't even know where the air balloon was in this game. I never actually went to go get it myself. I think I like traded for it, or you know, something like that. So, I mean, like, I really don't know what to tell you. Like, going through the game itself is just pretty amazing. Like, whenever AlphaSapphire and OmegaRuby come out, I'll challenge you guys to do this. So let's make our own little mini Hoenn hype challenge. Don't just blow through the game. Just take your time, enjoy it, and talk to every NPC. Look around. If you think there might be an area that has a hidden item or whatever, check it out, because you never know what you're going to find, especially when it comes to a brand new game. And I mean, that's part of the reason why I enjoy Pokemon games, especially when they're new and, like, you don't know what to expect from them. So, I mean, like, being able to just, like, run around, talk to a whole bunch of different NPCs, get all these cool items, and hell, even find, like, maybe some really interesting in-game trades and stuff like that. You never know. Like, imagine going through this game without going into any of the houses. We would never find out where the move tutors were. We would never find some of the items that we found, like the shell bell, the air balloon, you know, things like that. We wouldn't find those. So, I mean, like, it would be pretty bad to just overlook so many of those items. Like, imagine if we hadn't gone deeper into the sewers for Castelia, we wouldn't have gotten leftovers, which is one of the best items in the game. So, I mean, it's kind of bad when you don't go through, you know, the game and actually go through everything and try and get everything. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys just enjoy not getting everything in the game and just blowing through it, saying, okay, I'm done, I beat the game, hooray, and then you just, like, backtrack after that, get all the items that you find useful to yourself for, like, Wi-Fi battling or whatever, and just move on with your day. But, like, that just takes a lot of the fun out of it for me. I honestly prefer, you know, getting everything that I can while I'm playing it. That way I can savor the game and enjoy it. Again, I could be wrong. You guys might be different, but I mean, it'd be kind of something to try if you guys have always just blown through the game for whatever reason. So I don't know. I don't know. Like, I've always enjoyed going through a game thoroughly rather than going through it as fast as possible. The one time I think I did that with Black and White 2 was probably the Japanese version, only because I didn't know what they were saying, because I don't read Japanese kanji. I think that's what they use for the Japanese spelling. I'm not sure if it's kanji or something else, but yeah, like I can't understand that. So I mean, like if I would get to a new town, yeah, I would talk to the NPCs, and if I got a new item, it's not hard to be like, okay, well, go Google, look up the items if I really wanted to go through every single item, and just like match up the kanji or whatever to each and every one of the items until I found out what it was. Of course, it's a little easier to tell what item it is because they have it categorized into recovery items, TMs, stuff like that. It's a lot easier than you think it is, but I mean, that's how I found out that I got the Master Ball, like at the point that I did whenever I played the Japanese game. I'm like, why the hell am I getting it now? Most of the time you get the Master Ball in the post game, but yeah. I guess I've been rambling on about random bullshit. I guess I should get back to this. So now that we've chased off not only Team Plasma, but Shadow Triad, and that they've kind of managed to make off with the DNA splicers, we basically now have to head to the next point where we can find them, which is going to be Humilau City. And the only way you can get there is through Undella Town, and I believe I mentioned this before when we were there the first time. There's an area there that we can go through to get to another town, but I think I said I wanted it to be kind of somewhat of a surprise whenever we actually go through it. That's why I didn't go through it, but we'll be doing that as well. But before that, I kind of wanted to check and see if we were actually able to continue west from here, rather than, because I don't remember what kind of triggers what. And the funny part is the ice actually reaches all the way out there as well. So I mean, it's kind of cool, but the guy's still there, so we can't get through. So what we need to do now is go to our Skarmory summary, because I don't want to do that. And yeah, we're gonna fly to Undella Town because yeah, we are going to go to Humilau, and to do so we need to go here first. First thing, I think I need to heal just to get the PP back up. Yeah, we used 3 force palms, so gotta heal. But yeah, we'll make it to Humilau just in time for the end of the episode, so it's no big deal. But we are getting up to one of my favorite parts of the game. Not only is the music in this area awesome, at least in my opinion, the graphics for it are absolutely beautiful. Game Freak knew exactly what they were doing with this, and I really hope to see something like this in 3D at a later time, because that would just be amazing to see. It'd be really amazing. I'm kind of hoping that the AlphaSapphire OmegaRuby thing is similar to this, but better. So I don't know. Well, you'll understand what I mean to an extent whenever we get to it. We probably won't see some of the same things that you'll see in here, of course, but I mean, like, you'll see how things look underwater, and I kind of hope that they look very similar in OmegaRuby and AlphaSapphire. As you can see in the background, there's a Wailord swimming around. You can also see Mantine, I think even Mantikes. It's really cool. The music's really kind of got that undersea feel to it. It's an absolutely beautiful thing to kind of see, at least for this, generation of games, I guess. Nintendo DS type of crap. Being able to see Wailord swimming around and whatnot, it's really cool. The whole underwater tube line thing is really neat. I mean, there's little rays of light coming down from the surface of the water and stuff too, so it's pretty cool how they did that. And again, the music's pretty legit as well for it, so I don't know. I kind of hope that they do something like underwater-ish like that, but better for AlphaSapphire and OmegaRuby, because it's kind of pretty. Despite the the DS graphics being what they were, that was actually really, really well done. And yeah, so I kind of hope that we get that kind of shit in AlphaSapphire and OmegaRuby. Anyways, considering we're almost out of time, in the next episode we're going to explore around through Humilau City. As you can see, Hugh's over there, so we'll have to deal with him as well. So yeah, we'll be doing that in the next episode if you haven't already. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and until next time, this is the PokeGamer, signing out.